In this episode, we finally connect the Lincoln Mark VII Trac-Lok 8.8 under Project Low Fairmont. But partway through the episode, we take a little ride on the struggle bus. Welcome to the channel. My name's Green Tommy. This is Straight Six Fan, where I like to focus on budget-minded, relatable, creative builds, a little something I like to call offbeat hot rodding. And as you know, if you're a longtime follower, this is the offbeat hot rod Project Low Fairmont that we've been working on for a while. And this episode, the goal is to try to button up the installation on the rear axle, so at the very least I can start to analyze what it's going to take to plumb up the rear brakes now that we have switched from a rear drum brake to rear disc brake, rear end. But I want to try something new this episode this week, so you guys please tell me, leave a comment down below what you think of the new format. But from this point beyond, I'm not going to talk. This is just going to be all video of as you follow along with what I do today until the closeout screen. Of course, I will come back on and we will close the episode out. But I just wanted to try something different. I'm going to focus hopefully on better camera shots for you guys. Now I may decide later to do voiceover work on top of the video, but for the most part it's just going to be camera shots. So sit back, grab your popcorn or whatever, and enjoy. Okay, so I don't know how you like that new format, less of me talking, more business shots. Car coming. But it's worth trying something new, right? And while the footage probably came out a little disordered, it's because halfway through I realized previously, earlier in the week, I had attached the drive shaft to the axle, and that was the only thing kind of connecting everything. Thinking that was gonna help me out in the long run. But then it was too hard to connect any of the other 4 links, manipulate the rest of the axle, so I disconnected it, and then I realized I had never cleaned the pinion flange on either side, and so felt it was best to pull the axle out because I didn't want to be that close to the vent tube, you might say, of the rear gas tank, as if there was a front gas tank. But anyway, so I pulled out the axle, kind of cleaned that up, put it back in, connected the top links first, then the drive shaft, then the lower links, and then of course springs and whatnot. But it's just nice to have the ability to mock up the P71 wheels. As you can see, I picked up that added clearance that I was looking for. Otherwise, that's gonna wrap up this episode. Guys, reminder, we're still struggling through the Car Guy and 6-Fan show. Of course, my co-host is this guy, Old Car Auto Guy. But that is Thursday nights, and so just make sure you're subscribed to both our channels, because we've been, normally we would be bouncing back and forth between each other's channels, but just we're in like triage right now and just trying to make it work. So be subscribed to both of us. I'll leave an info card up here to Jason's channel. But similar to how I'm supporting his channel by wearing one of his shirts, I'd appreciate it if you would do the same for me, if you're so inclined. And stick around for Tuesday's upload, because I have an announcement to make regarding my t-shirts. There might be something called a sale going on coming up soon. But anyway, there's a link to my Spreadshirt store below for both my straight 6-fan Pistons tee, as well as a 30/60s 198 slant 6 inspired t-shirt. Otherwise, that's going to do it for this episode. Like, comment, share, or subscribe to the channel. That'll do it for this episode. Until next time, peace out.